All right, all right. Welcome everybody to another episode of Dinner and 45. This is the inauguration edition. That's right, it just happened to fall on Inauguration Wednesday. We're celebrating, we're happy, we're jubilant. Hey, Donald Trump is out of here. That guy's gone, and Joe Biden is in. Kamala Harris is in. The first female vice president, the first black female vice president, and Asian descent as well. So, I mean, a lot of firsts. Warnock, first African American senator in Georgia, also the first Jewish senator in Georgia in Congress, as well as first Hispanic senator in California, replacing Kamala Harris. Man, I mean, just a great day. Things are changing, and there's always a changing of the gods. So you got to understand, no matter what you go through in life and through trials and tribulation, there is a coming out period. So no matter if you're walking through the valley, you're going to always come out to the light side, because the shadow, you got to understand, there's got to be light on the other side of a shadow. So if you're walking through a shadow of a valley, you're going to come out into light, and we're just coming out into the light. So these are better days. We've had some new laws that's being implemented as of today, and things that the new administration is doing towards coronavirus and pushing that, trying to get the vaccines out, and things we're going to do according to systemic racism, and as well as just the economic climate and the disparity between our economic chain when it comes down to disenfranchised people, as well as lower income and middle and higher income level, just trying to even give us an even playing field, and making loans and things that's that's not proprietary loans, that's just sucking out all the life out of Black community or Hispanic communities with high interest rates, but being able to give us an even playing field so that we can catch up and provide a better future for our children as well. So man, hey, Mr. Brunch Chicago is just excited about what's happening, what's going on in the country today, and I'm very happy about just where we're headed. Something different, something new, and being able to go through. And you got to understand, God would take you through a drought so that we remember who He is. Because a lot of times when we're doing very well and we're successful, we take our eyes and our mind and our focus off of God. So sometimes He has to bring in, a Pharaoh to put us into bondage, and then bring the plagues along. And the plagues was to get Pharaoh to understand he got to let my people go. But Pharaoh didn't get it. Out of all the plagues that hit Egypt, it didn't move Pharaoh until that plague hit his house. And when the angel of death came and took his firstborn son, now he get it. And man, the same thing is happening with this coronavirus. So I want y'all to understand, man, I'm be cooking, I'm making meals and stuff, man, but I'm preaching and teaching too. So be ready for a ride. Get ready for this ride. So first of all, we're going to make meatloaf today. So I got some of my ingredients. And with meatloaf, I got me some good old, I'm doing turkey meatloaf as well. We're doing turkey meatloaf. So I got my good old mushrooms here. I got some green peppers. I got some onions over here. So I got a little mixture of onions. I got some red and some white onions. So I'm going to cut up me some green peppers. And, we're going to start with that. And, we're going to talk and, minister to each other, because this is what we need to do right now, in a time such as this. God got to let the prophet say what he needs to say, because, it's not my words, it's his words. So, when he tells me to say it, hey, I got to say it. Some of the people, he asks you what you go, but a lot of people say, no, I'm going to stay at home and I'm going to keep doing what I need to do for popularity and for everybody else. But in the end of the day, he tell you to go ahead and move and say what you need to say. You got to say it, because he's going to hold you accountable. And, I've been whooped by him before. And that's the worst whooping you're going to ever get. And speaking upon that, see how I just dice these things real easy, man. Just real easy, like, just cutting off the sides of it. And I'm going to make these green peppers. These green peppers going to go into my to the meatloaf. So just cut them up nice and smooth, like. And, we're going to ask everyone to be careful, because things have not gone back. And we have to understand we have some people that just don't care. You know, they have the Trump approach when it comes down to life. They think that they're exempt. They think that this is a hoax, it's a joke, and people aren't dying because they haven't hit their household yet. So until an angel of death comes to your household and it knocks on your front door and it takes somebody that you love, you're not going to get it that this coronavirus is serious. That's a real pandemic, that people are dying by the thousands. Because you see those numbers of thousands and you don't know any of those thousands, doesn't mean that it's not happening and it's coming your way. So I've been able to see it up close and personal. I've lost some family members. I've lost some friends. I got friends who lost their parents, you know, and people are dying from corona. But you got to think about other diseases too, because they don't have the manpower to have the people to take care of your loved ones that's dealing with cancer, that's dealing with diabetes, that's dealing with other illnesses. And then these people are passing from these other illness because you don't have enough people to really tend to them in the proper way, in a proper manner, because everybody is just focusing and focused on this pandemic with the corona. Even if you can sit and go to the hospital, they tell you, hey man, look, see if you work that thing out yourself. If you ain't got to come here, don't come. Don't come, because they got enough on their plate. So, you know, we see these people getting ready to start all of these spread events. Yeah, spread events. Because y'all want to do a playoff party and a Super Bowl party, and we're going to get together, and we're going to get together outside. Man, don't y'all understand that folks are going to these events just to spread the corona? You think everybody like you? You think everybody got the same intentions that you do? You may tell, oh, I just want to go and be around people and watch the game. You got people going over there just to be wicked and evil. We just had one in office. He lied constantly. And we knew he was lying. And he lied and lied so those people believed the lies. And he did things out of spite, blatant. He told these people to go attack Congress. And he did. And you got people looking for y'all events on social media, and they going in there, and they're going to spread this virus. They're going to spread, have intentions on it. And if you're so in tune to social media, go look at some of the other folks' posts, not your friends. It's the ones that's not your friends. It's the ones that got them Confederate flags and stuff, and see what they're doing when it comes down to their chemical warfare, trying to keep America great and taking folks out with this coronavirus. Man, this ain't serious. I'm telling you. You're getting a little preaching, teaching, and you're getting you some good food for the soul today. You know, and you know, if you watch it, I'm happy. If you don't, it don't matter. I'm still going to say it anyway. And I'm going to say it the way he told me to say it anyhow. So at the end of the day, you know where my blessing's coming from, because I sure enough ain't looking for man for it. So, you know, it comes. And as long as, you know, he's going to go ahead and continue to bless me with it, hey, we're going to do it. I'm going to take my time. Let's talk with y'all. I'm going to cut up these little green vegetables and all. Because we're going to take these and we're going to saute them to go in with our with a meatloaf. So, you know, you people like nice little green peppers in your meatloaf, right? For sure. And I'm just scooping them on up, because I'm going to saute them first before I put all this into the meatloaf. So, some people don't put green peppers in their meatloaf. I mean, it's all good. It's up to you. I put them in mine because, you know, that's just the way I like it. It's just the way I like it. And then I'm going to do some, not really steamed vegetables, but they're going to be grilled. So I'm going to sear my vegetables on the stove top. And I'm going to use these onions for it. So that's why I'm cutting these onions the way that I'm cutting them. Because I'm going to use these with my, and I just got some broccoli and cauliflower. So I'm going to put that all together when I sear those. And then these onions here, of course, and we're going to slice these up. I'm going to dice these boys up. They're going to go into the, these boys going into the meatloaf. And like I said, you just make your corners real thin when you dicing them. So it depends on how thin you want some onion dice. You know what I'm saying? So you can dice them up real thin. That's it. Just dice them up real nice and thin, like, you know, and how nice and thin you want them in your meatloaf. You know. I got my little scooper right here. I love my little scooper duper right here. My little scooper duper do the business for me. And bam. Got them chopped up real nice and fine, like. And this is where I'm going to give a couple more slices over here. And like I said, you just take your little knife and I cut them on the side right there. And I make my little slits going up and down. Right there. So just cut them right there. So it does the dicing for you. It allows you to do dicing for yourself. You know, so bam. When I cut them off, and I slice them right there, it's already diced. And you don't have to use the whole onion if you don't want to. So bam. Got some more. Bring it together, chop it up some more. Make sure it's really fine and dice. There it is. Boom, 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 boom. So, I need you folks to be careful out there, man. These spready events, you know, because like I say, people ain't gonna get it until their husband, their wife, their kids, their mama, their daddy, their cousin, their auntie, to somebody close to you end up dying from this thing, and they're not gonna get it. There's new strands that came out, and I want you to understand, you got strands that's more aggressive than it is now, that, you know, is more contagious. So it's people catching it faster. It's more contagious than it is now. So we have to be extra careful. We have to be very mindful. When the government is telling you, hey, man, it's serious, wear the mask, social distance. We're going to have to social distance in all federal buildings and places and interstate. Hey, take this thing seriously. If you're doing it for some dollars because, you know, your bar, restaurant, or whatever, you ain't making no money, you try to make some money to get some people for the playoff. Look here, man. You got a whole lot of establishments, and I really respect them. You got a whole lot of people and businesses, and I respect these people for doing that. They'll start a GoFundMe page, and they're like, hey, help me, because I'm not going to open in jeopardy. But if all of my old customers and my patrons come through, if y'all can send me 20, send me 50, send me what you can, I can pay my bills, I can still stay open, keep my business established, keep my business going till things get better, till we get this new administration in here that's for the people and can do some things for us to really help us out. All right, that's what I'm trying to do. But folks are just like, hey, I'm just going to throw the rock to the wind and just see where it fly. Hey, man, y'all don't care nothing about nobody. You don't care nothing about nobody, because right now, man, this is where you really seeing people with true integrity. We're going to see people real integrity right now. Who's really doing it for the dollar or the devil or for their self-glorification or for popularity, or you doing something for the people? Because we can say God, but man, that's all the action. This is an action thing here, man. What you gonna really do? What y'all really doing, man? And what we doing is in the best interest of the folks. It's the people. Because these people are the ones that come out here and support us. These people are the ones that come out here and, hey, they don't want to spend money at these venues. And when they dead and they gone, then what you gonna do? Well, you get tagged or labeled or venue, oh man, because people get mad at you. Don't get me wrong. Don't think people ain't gonna take it personal. And they'll come at you strong. Because there's been some venue people got killed dead from gang bangers and people shooting and everything else. And man, folks been on them ever since, man. I don't support them and blasting them out and everything else. And they still ain't recovered from that. And they ain't gonna ever recover from that. Because somebody done lost their life. And it's the same thing. You having a spread event so that you can go ahead and gain you some little bit of monies and people lose their life? And man, call on the community. We're a village. We're gonna help you out. I know I am. Because all them folks that don't sat out there and did them GoFundMes and everything else, man, we'll support them. We're gonna help these people out. And we're gonna continue to help more. Now I'm chopping up my mushrooms, and this is one of the key secrets when you're doing like turkey, meatloaf. The mushrooms help keep it moist. So you want to get the mushrooms and chop them up real good. And I just chop them bad boys up and get in there and get the chopping in there and slicing things up and just chop up the mushrooms real good. And you want to chop these mushrooms real good because, you know, that's going to keep it moist. Just chop these bad boys up like that. Get your good chop on there. That's gonna be a good chop right there. So we're gonna take these bad boys right here. And then we're gonna take all of this chopped up mushrooms with the green peppers and the onions. And look at here. We're gonna saute all that stuff at the same time and make that thing happen. And what we're gonna do, because you know, these mushrooms are gonna kind of liquefy. So the juices on the mushroom are gonna pop off, kind of liquefy. So we're gonna cook it and condense it all the way down till it's pretty much kind of dry. So turn the fire on it. Here we go. And we'll get this going. And, you know, I'm going to turn the thing around and show you how we get this started. So over here, right here, y'all see my pan. A-OK. And I'm going to give a little olive oil. Ooh. And then, like I say, you want to saute this real easy, like, and get it going. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just mixing around now so you get a little bit of oil and all this thing. Y'all see that right there? See how I'm doing that right there? So I'm gonna switch these dials real quick so y'all see. Can y'all see it now? All right, so we're gonna take this, and like I say, the mushrooms and the onions and all the vegetable stuff, it's gonna liquefy itself. So we'll let it knock that out. And give me a cool drink because you know I like to quench my thirst off. So this is a super duper mug, 3,000, and to keep your the beverage cold for like 8 hours. So me, I like to keep me a big old tall glass of water and a nightstand when I go to sleep. I put it in here, it'd be cold at night. When I wake up, it'll be nice and cold. I'll be sipping on it through the middle of the night, man. Woo! They keep a nice cool right here. So super duper 3000. That's what you want to get right there. So now, move this one out of the way. And you got to have your breadcrumbs, right? When it comes down to you doing your meatloaf. So you get some pinko breadcrumbs, right? And I'm going to scoop, needs a quarter cup. I'm going to do 4 quarter cups of panko breadcrumb. Ain't nothing but a whole cup. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to break them down because I can get in there and scoop a doop real good. And I got some of this Italian style. There's Italian style right here. I got the Italian style breadcrumb. Y'all know I like Italian style. And they got the flavors in it. See? You see them spices and stuff and the flavor. So I do make 1 scoop of doop on that one. And then my vegetables sizzling, but you see that right there? I'll see that right there with the spices and all. You got the spices and the seasoning and all that in there with the breadcrumbs. So you take that, then we'll add some milk, and we'll mix that milk in with that boy, with the breadcrumb. Then my other spoon. And you add that milk to it. Need some more milk. So that was a half a cup. Another half cup. Because you want that milk. There you go. To absorb the breadcrumb. This is going to help keep it moist, man. Talking about you want that thing moist, right? So, nice and moist. You see that thing getting, ooh, there it is. Absorbing that milk. It's absorbing, looking like oatmeal. That's what you want to do. You want to look like oatmeal. So that's why I took the spoon. I just had to stir that thing up. And look here. You want to look like this. You want to look like you made you some oatmeal. Got some cream of wheat. You know what I'm saying? Got the cream of wheat right there. You want to look like you have some cream of wheat. That's what you want to look like. That cream of wheat. Real nice and creamy style. That cream, you know that cream of wheat be real nice and creamy style. So you want it just like that. Cream of wheat. I'll put that over here on the side. We're going to come back over here. We're going to saute these bad boys. Ooh. And like I say, they're going to get juicified. So, you know, they get a little liquid in there. We want to still cook these boys down. And get them to, because the mushrooms don't, you know, liquefy. And you want to get liquefied. Juicy style. Until you can start seeing it, start to get juicy and liquefied right there. Break it down. And you gotta add no water. Now, like I said, I add a little olive oil in there because it brings the flavors out. You know, so it doesn't help, don't hurt at all. So it helps a little bit. Putting that olive oil in there. And like I say, you know, you just go ahead and you get all of that, all those vegetables saturated with that olive oil and mixed in. And man, look at here. You talking about flavor? The flavors is popping right now. It's just flavors popping. Y'all see that? Just smooth it on out. And they're gonna smooth it on out. They're gonna cook itself down and get liquefied. And the onion gonna cook down and the green peppers. So they all gonna, you know, cook and get nice and liquefied for you. See? How they get liquefied, you can see the little juices and stuff coming off of there. See how the juice is running right there? See how the juice is running? And that's what you want. It's going to get liquefied. So you want to get liquefied, then you want to cook that liquid off of there. That's what you want to do. So while I got that doing that, I'm going to pull on over here. And I got the ground turkey. So I got the ground turkey in here. So everything we're going to put together in the big mixing bowl. We got the ground turkey right here. We got them breadcrumbs and soaking that milk that made that oatmeal. Got that oatmeal style breadcrumb. And you can see them spices popping off of there because I mixed them Italian breadcrumbs in there. See them spices up in there? You see the spices in there? Yeah, them spices real nice right there. And they're popping off. And then Like I said, when you put all that together, you got to get your fingers in it. You know, so I got my glove. I put my fingers in it. You got to put the fingers in there and push it down real good, man. You talking about something gonna be off the chain. So I got my oven already preheated at 400 degrees. So it preheated, ready to go. We talking about dinner at 45. So you see how it's kind of drying up and all the liquid not as runny as it was before, being liquefied, and that's it. You're gonna take that with the mushrooms, and you got the mushrooms, and you got the green peppers, and you got the onions, and you know, just make that thing nice and moist. You know. You know, keep on cooking this thing and just let it get, you know, and it's just about there. And you see it. Ooh, woo. Man, you come out with flavors. I ain't put no season, no nothing over here, but these flavors between the green pepper, onions, and the mushrooms, it's doing this thing already. And y'all know I gotta pop this thing off. This is gonna be Southside jerk turkey meatloaf now. You know I got to pop it off with some Southside jerk. So you gonna turn this body off. I want y'all to see up close, you know what I'm saying? There it is right there. That would look like them green peppers, onion, and the mushrooms, all that mixed up together real like. You know what I'm saying? Get some of that extra liquefied juices off of there. And then here we go. So, bam. We're gonna come with the ground turkey. So I'm doing 4 pounds because I'm making some meatloaf for some other folks too. So, you know, we blessing some people. Like I said, you know, this thing is real. I have some friends, man, and lost some parents. One of my guys I grew up with on the block, Sean Riley. This episode is dedicated to Christine Riley. That's Sean's mom. That was another one of my moms, man. We grew up with each other. I mean, from, I think 12, since age 12 on up, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, that's my boy. So, you know, after this, I'm going by there to be with him. You know what I'm saying? As you know, we encourage each other and we love on each other during this time. So, you know, that's why I'm making a lot. But when I talk about these things, man, I'm serious. I'm real. This stuff affects me for real, you know. And I've been going through this thing, and it's every week somebody that, you know, and I'm going to keep it real. You know, me, my lady, man, we have blessed people with thousands of dollars worth of food since this pandemic has hit. Real talk, thousands of dollars. And, you know, just blessing people, man, sending food to the family, sending food for the repairs. Oh, man, we do this. And God is, you know, he's blessing us. So we ain't asking, we ain't no handouts, all that. You know, you want to help, buy some sauce. You know, when you buy sauce, you help us bless other people. You buy rub, you help us bless other people. You buy a turkey, you help us bless other people. I'm doing meal prep for certain people now. So when I decide to go public with the meal prep, I do the meal prep. If you buy meal prep for a week or whatever, a month or however you do it, you helping us and we're being blessings to other people, man. So this is what it's about. You know what I'm saying? Trying to help one another, you know, each and every day the best way we can. So I got the breadcrumbs in here that's been milkified. I'm gonna drop that in here. About to drop these vegetables up in this bad boy. Beam, boom, boom, beam, boom. Woo, woo. You know what it is. You know what it is. Southside jerk. That's right. Southside jerk. Come with it. Bam. There it is. So you got to season it with the Southside jerk rub. Come with it. That's a half cup. I know what it is. I know how many shakes. You know how many shakes you get a half cup. Half cup Southside jerk. Regular, the mild version. Rub. Woo. Some spices all over here. No spices all over here in my nose. No spices. Pop it off. All over the place. And those thighs are gone. This over here. And then when you got to get your fingers in. That's when you have to put the fingers on. So we're gonna get in here, we're gonna squish and mush. And I got this hot and cold working together. Man, I'm gonna let y'all see what it looks like. I'm squishing and mushing and mushing and squishing. Squishing and mushing and mushing and squishing. And I'm coming here. There's sauce in there. I love these look, because you look good. You can just take them off anytime and replace them. I love them like that. You look, and they're easy to pop on and off. They is. And so most season, you got to season it down. So it got some sauce in there. Squeeze that thing again, give me a quarter cup. Ooh, about a quarter cup right there. Get it right there. And right on my bottom. And then pain. I'll come in over here with another glove. We're gonna get on in there, squish. Just get the squishing with it. Woo, them blankets. They're gonna size it up to get old. Woo. Dang. You in there with it. You in there mixing this thing up. You get some peppers, some green peppers and onions. They popping off. You see that all up in there. And you got some Southside jerk just coming up in this boy. So I'm making 2 of these. So then it depends on how it come out. Do one big old super loaf and then just slice them on up and take some over there to my boy Sean's house, and then I got some other folks I'm dropping some stuff off too. So we gift a lot of food, man, and just thank God, we're in a position to be a blessing, and like I say, he opened up doors, being able to do cooking classes and stuff, and it's not stuff that I don't post that stuff on Facebook, you know what I'm saying, or Instagram or Twitch, what's the Twitch here, Twitch, I'll post that stuff on there. We just do it and keep it moving. That's it. But this is what it's about right now. We're in the middle of a pandemic, and this is, you got to do something different. I send shout out to innovators, man, and people who've been creative during this time. Your DJ Vince Adams and your DJ Mellows and DJ Wild Child, Nick Nonstop. People have found a different way of doing things. Just not the same old. Oh yeah, we're gonna try to put a whole bunch of people in the building. You can't put nobody in the building now. So how do you do it differently? Are you going to spend the money, the time, and then do the research to learn some new technical formats that you can use, to reach out to the people? I reach out virtual parties. My guy Brian Foster and Sid Nolan and Damon and Jeff Murray, them guys over there, and I love it because these guys I did parties with on a regular basis, the physical parties, and they went on and done this thing on the virtual side. B. Foster's doing movie sit-ins, and they critique movies. You watch a movie and critique it. So a lot of people being very creative, man, and innovative when it comes down to, what we're doing right now in the pandemic. So some people still doing the same stuff, and they ain't gonna ever change because a lot of people ain't innovators. You know what I'm saying? They can piggyback on somebody else's stuff, or steal somebody else's idea or whatever. But because you see somebody else do something and it works, instead of creating your own, you're like, I'm gonna do what they do. And then that's a thing of benchmarking, and it's a copycat society. But they be saying once somebody copy or do something that they doing, and then they're gonna fall out and have a fit. do what I do. They market everything. Look, man, it's free content. I mean, I ain't the only one doing cooking shows on Streamline and StreamYard and YouTube and Facebook. I'm not the only person doing this. And I encourage others to do the same. That's why I encourage my daughter to do the same. I'm like, baby girl, do that. You know, you have a market. You're a millennial. You got a whole brand, a whole group of people that I can't reach and touch, and they don't know who I am. So do your thing. You know, encourage people to be creative. Encourage, you know, your next generation to your future, your legacy to do more, to be different, you know, to be innovative. And it's paying off for those folks, you know. They're being blessed. Their businesses are being blessed. Their families are being blessed. And, hey, you know, I just send kudos to them. So it's a time such as this, man, when change has to come. You know, Sam Cooke said it so brilliantly, you know. Change gonna come, man. You know, it's no way. There's no way around it. You can't go around it any other way. That's the only constant in life is change. So change gonna come. Now change is here. So what are you doing to adapt to change? There's so many not trying to adapt to change. I don't feel sorry for people that ain't willing to change. I don't. Because it's gonna happen. So, you know, get on board, join in, get on the change train, on the board. You can ride now. Get your ticket to ride. It's free 99. And all you got to do is just have a willing spirit. That's it. Just have a willing spirit to do it. Ooh, man, this thing right here is smelling delicious. When I said smelling delicious, man, this thing is smelling delicious. And like I said, I'm going to put my fingers on this thing. I'm smooshing it down. I'm taking that side over there, this side over here, man. It gonna be something right here. I'll tell you that. Ooh. I'm there with this thing right here. Boy, look at here. Boy, look at here. I'm talking about. You talking about something fire? This thing gonna be fire. See, I got my buffer right here. My stomach right here. So I can move it back, and it won't go back too far. I got my stomach buffer. And man, shit. You get them skills, you know, that pushing. That cushion for the pushing for pushing. So I'm just, there it is. And man, it's all coming together. Woo. Mixing it up nice and right. And man, I'm gonna put this thing up here in this bowl and let it go. I'll let this thing go. And see how it mixed up real good? Like, say we gonna mix up real good. Like, see how that is? Real nice. That's the Milo style right there. You done mix all the flavors. You done mix all the spices. You done mix all the seasoning and everything together. And that thing ready to go. It's ready to go. Bam. So, a little bit down on here. Take that off. Oh, 2. So I got my nice little pan right here. And I'm coated. That's why I'm over there. I'm coated. So Pam, I'm gonna coat that thing real quick. And then we're gonna plop this boy down up in here with this spoon. And bam. There it is. Look at that. Here. Bam. There it is. Hold on. See, I can get another one. Oh, there it is. We'll get another one. There it is. We'll get another one right there. There it is. So, you know, come here and say that whoop, there it is. That whoop, there it is right there. Whoop, there it is. Woo, whoop, there it is, y'all. So, because I got a lot, I got that oven up to 400. And I'm going to let that thing pop off about, it's 5:30. It might be a little extra long episode, but, you know, I didn't have everything pre-made. I want to show y'all how you know, I kind of put this thing together. So you're gonna make it to a low, you know what I'm saying? And it forms itself. So that's the beautiful part of it. So I'm pulling my little sides together here. I'm gonna push that end, always push that end down. And then that way you can get up. There you go. You can get up as high as it needs to. And I'm bring these sides in here. And we're gonna load this thing out. See how I bring that thing from the side over to smooth out that side, and then look, push it on down. Take all that back here and spread that out. Right there, just like that. Spread that out, just like that. And then I'm gonna do the same thing over here. I'm gonna spread that thing out. And all I'm doing is just filling out this pan. That's it. I'm gonna fill out this pan. And you can fill in the height by pushing the middle in. That's why I make the middle tall. Because I can push the middle in and it help bring out my sides. See? It'll bring my sides out. Make it all nice and even. Now my sides are even. So, because I'm making a lot for a lot of people, it's all good. I'm gonna fill the pan out. Usually don't. I kind of leave it so that it is a low. So when I do start cutting it, fall easy. But it's okay. I got a whole lot going on. So because I'm making so much, I'm still gonna be able to bam, bam, slice these bad boys, and then oh yeah. Ooh. You can do the ketchup topping. I do mine a little later. I let it, you can put it on there first and then bake it. It ain't gonna hurt, but I let it, then I come back and then I do my ketchup. So my ketchup topping is gonna be ketchup and Southside jerk. You keep 100. Ketchup, Southside jerk. That's it. And I'm gonna mix those two together, and then I'm gonna make my topping for it. I'm gonna bake for a little bit, put my topping on it, and then put it back in the oven, bake again, and then when it comes out, I'm gonna go ahead and finish it, and I'm gonna retop it with that ketchup Southside jerk combo. So set this on my middle tray. Set my time for these 20 minutes. And then now I'm gonna go ahead and get my little grilled vegetables. So we're gonna sear these vegetables. You know what I'm saying? So I'm saying nothing but broccoli and cauliflower. I'm not gonna do it too long because we don't want to overdo it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna show you how to kind of sear and do a little steam at the same time to get them out nice and crisp but flavorful. Okay. So first thing I'm gonna start with is I need to grab my topping, give it enough bowl from my ketchup and my Southside jerk. We'll put that over there. But right now, I'm gonna get my seasoning, and it's real easy. This is seasoning. So this is garlic powder, and it's a 1/4 cup. So I like to give me an even amount of everything. So that way all the flavors are just blended in together. So I'm gonna have a 1/4 cup of garlic powder, 1/4 cup of Mrs. Dash. This is going on my vegetables, so make it real easy. And then we go to the spice shop and we get this seasoning called Lakeside. No, not like Lakeside, because that's where I grew up, Lakeside. I got my Lakeside in my seasoning. But South Shore, Lakeshore Drive seasoning. That's it, it's Lakeshore Drive. So Lakeshore Drive seasoning, we use that, and add a little salt in it. So I'll use about 1/2 of a 1/4 cup of that in there. I don't use a whole 1/4 cup in there. I use about 1/2 of a 1/4 cup in there. But that's it. Lakeshore seasoning. I know I had that lake in there, because I'm Lakeside, so I got Lakeside seafood seasoning, man. Woo! tell you, knock the socks off. And that's all you need, man. That lakeside seafood seed, you put that on your shrimp, your salmon, crab boil. You know, I use that for that's why I use that for my crab boil, and I add, you know, some more little spices to make it spicier, or I want to make it sweet and tangy, you know. But that's it. That's all I need. And I just mix this together, and this is what I'm gonna put on top of my vegetables. You know what I'm saying? So it's nice, it's easy, you know, and I got all the flavors that I want. Because once again, like I said, if you do flavors and layers, you know, the person may taste like, you know, a little bit of the initial flavor seasonings you put on the meat or the vegetables, and then the second layer tastes a little more, and the last layer is what you taste most of all, you know. So, and you may be heavy-handed on one and the other, but when you do an even amount, then you got that nice, even display of flavors, and you got consistency. And man, when you put it all together like that, and you take that like that, boy, man, look at here. Them vegetables about to be popping on. They about they about to be popping off. So don't have much, you know, but this is what I'm working with. I got a little cauliflower, a little broccoli, and some red onion. So, you know, we're gonna do a little stove top seared vegetable style. And, you know, my olive oil that thing. And, you know, let that thing get nice little warm like, and, you know, hit it with that olive oil. And, you know, we're gonna go ahead and take these vegetables and mix them all up in there. Mix this up. Yeah, so we're gonna rinse that out real good. And then we're gonna let this just come on in here and let that olive oil get on around there, mush it on around there. Gotta coat a little bit. Get a nice little easy coat, you know what I'm saying? And they're gonna let you know when it's ready, because you're gonna get the bubbling and steaming. That way you know, like, okay, let me go ahead and drop it in there. So you see them bubbles in there? So I got a bubble fire right there. You get them little bubbles and stuff in there. And then now I come on over here and I'm gonna drop my vegetables in there. There you go. So I'm gonna show you a real secret to know when, you know, that broccoli is done. And like I said, you don't want to overcook it by cooking it too long, because that broccoli and that cauliflower will start liquefying itself. You know what I'm saying? So the onions and all that will do the same. So I'm just, you know, just gonna take it around like this and bam. You know, here we go. And I'm, you know, breaking them onions up. I want them onions, nice color, but it's great flavors. You know, and we're gonna leave them like this. Not gonna chop them up. Just there you go. You see, I'm gonna come and I got a teaspoon, and I'm just gonna shake my teaspoon over. There you go. I'm just gonna take my shake it, shake it, shake it. Ooh, ooh, man, you talking about the flavor. Bring them onions and the seasoning. Man, look at here, look at here. Just a nice even amount. Ain't too much, you know what I'm saying? And man, there you go. And I'm talking about them onions. Ooh. And you see how that seasoning is gathering, right? And see. And then you're gonna see that broccoli is gonna turn a nice bright green. When it turns that real colorful bright green, man, she's ready to fire. So, and this is what you do. This how you pop that thing off. This is how you pop that thing off. You put some water in there, right? Because it's gonna steam. You put some water in there and steam it. Drop that lid on there, boy. Bam, drop that lid on there. Drop that lid on there. Let that thing start steaming in there like that. Woo-hoo. Man, you talking about something special. It's gonna start steaming, and that steam gonna pop up off of there. Look at that, my little bowl thing. And my bowl right here. So it's a steamified. It's coming off. Yep. And no time. Crispy, seasoned with flavored vegetables. You don't cook it on the stove top. It ain't took no time. Ain't took no time, man. Ain't took no time. That's what I'm talking about right there. It's done at 45, y'all, man. This is how we get down. You know what I'm saying? This is how we get down. So, you know, you ain't gotta be in the kitchen all day doing this. That's what I'm saying. You can do it and not spend the whole day in the kitchen doing it. You know. We done made the meatloaf. I don't show you how to do that thing from beginning to end. She down there baking. And bang. You see, yeah, the onions. Ooh, man, I'm talking about, and the spices and seasoning. You smell all that. You see that broccoli turning that bright green. You got that bright colored green on that broccoli. A little bit more water. Because I'm going to hit it again with season. Ooh, hit it with season. Hit it with season. Hit it with season. Ooh, man. Whew. Man, the flavor's going to be all changed. It's going to be all changed. And there it is. I'm just working it on in there. That's the flavors. You got the season popping off in there. One got away, y'all. Oh, Lord, it don't get away in my mouth. With flavor, boy, look at him. I can take the onion on that piece of broccoli. Okay? And it's crispy and crunchy. You can hear the crunching? Crispy and crunchy. Just the way you want it. Because like I said, you don't want it all wilted up, and that's a mistake a lot of people make. You know, when you're trying to cook these steamed vegetables and all that, and you cook all the nutrients and the crunch out of there. When you got the crunch on there, that's when you got all the nutrients and stuff popping off in your vegetables. So your broccoli, your steamed vegetables and all that, you want to have a little crunch, you want a little crunch on there. You know, you got to taste that little crunch on there. That lets you know, that's how you still got the nutrients in there. You want to have that. You know, you want to get that value for the nutrients on vegetables. You don't want to cook all the vitamins and stuff up out of it. So I got a little bit more steam time on this. When this thing come off, and man, that thing look good too. Y'all see how that thing look right there? Y'all see how that broccoli got that dark green? That's what you want. That lets you know it's ready. So you got that dark green on that broccoli. You see them spices and stuff popping off through the vegetables. And I'm gonna turn that thing off, and right now it just heat itself. I'm gonna pop that thing in the bowl, and man, what we talking about? We moving on to the next one, for real. That's it. Moving on to the next one, for real. So, like I said, it don't take nothing but a minute. And you got you a nice, good, healthy meal. It ain't take nothing but a minute, man. And you got some nice vegetables. And this meatloaf gonna come out here. It'll be slamming, jamming. And when you get a little bit under about 10 minutes, I'm gonna take it out, but it's in there cooking. It's cooking, man. It's cooking. So, hey, happy birthday to the Capricorns and happy birthday to the Aquarius that's coming up. Send out some love. Happy birthday to Mama Edwards. Happy birthday, Mama. Happy birthday. And send out love. Mama Walker, thank you for checking in and praying on your baby boy over here. I thank you for praying for me and checking in on me. I'm all right. And, Mr. Williams, all y'all think y'all, call and checking on me, man. And it's a village, man. And when you got people that care about you and love you, and they call and check up on you, man. And like I said, we're a family, man. We do this thing together. It's a village. I can't do this by myself. And I have people call and check up on me, man. I have people call and encourage me, man. Because, the enemy is, he want to come against me. See, when you're doing something good, you're doing something for God, trust me, the devil coming after you. You see people that ain't never going through nothing. They don't ever have any trials or tribulations. They ain't got no problem. Then they not like Job. Because Job was God's favorite. God knew, hey, why not try Job? That's my top-notch guy. And, hey, you'll come against Job, hey, they're going to come against anybody. Anybody. And trust me, when you're doing something good for God, the devil going to come against you. You got to believe that. People going to put their mouth on you. They're going to do everything else, but it don't amount to nothing. That's it. That's it. No weapon formed against you should prosper. It don't mean that they ain't going to form it. They ain't going to talk about you. They ain't going to try to sabotage you and do it. It just ain't going to amount to nothing. That's it. But you have to have the confidence and the reassurance to understand, believe, and know, really, surely, without a doubt, sure enough, that it ain't going to come to pass. That's it. And when you get that confidence and trust and faith in God, man, I'm telling you, He show out for you like no other. So, hey, we always constantly, we praying for each other, man, because, if folks ain't going through nothing, hey, when the devil got you, why do he have to come at you? If he already got you, he ain't got to put nothing on you. He ain't got to put no plague on you. He ain't got to put no sickness on you. He ain't got to come after you financially, economically, social, come after your relationship, come after your mama, your daddy, your cousin, and your baby. He ain't going to come after you when he got you. They're like a man. You try to pursue a woman, like, hey, I got her. I ain't got to do all this. When you try to pursue somebody else, you over here taking them dinner, and you go on vacation and doing all this other stuff because he's trying to get you. Hey, it's the same thing, man. So be mindful, man. Be mindful. You see things, you ain't got to move for everything. You know what I'm saying? It's the trickery of the devil, man. Believe me. And I'm telling you, the trickster of all trickster, boy. I'm telling you, he got some phone foolery around here. Some phone call foolery. And trust me, a whole lot of people in the cemetery because they've been tricked. And with this pandemic thing going on right now, don't be the next fool. That's all I'm saying. It said, fool was shortly to part ways. Now, a fool and his life would depart ways because you're not mindful. Be mindful. Think about more than just yourself. If it was just about you, you've been on this earth by yourself. So since you're not, it ain't just about you. It's about others too. A note from the prophet right there. So I want y'all to see your best. Let's note from the prophet. It ain't never about you. If it's about you, you've been on this earth by yourself, and you're not. So it's not about you. You see them vegetables right there? You see them steaming right there? You see right here? I'm gonna take this one right here, and you got crunch. You got crunch. That's what you want here. Flavors are popping. Seasoning right on point. It's juicified, steamed. See them vegetables right there? You did that right on the stove top. You didn't have to buy no steamer for it. You gotta do nothing. You want to go ahead and quick sear these things, add a little water to it, get the steam on it, bam, there it is. Then at 45, y'all, Miss Brunch Chicago, it's your man. Until then, so I'm gonna go ahead and make this sauce. Shake it up. And traditional just ketchup. I got ketchup. And I got Southside drink. I'm gonna spread the thing, man. This thing, I tell you, it's been good to me. So I got some rub. And I put a rub in there because I kind of like, I like the flavors and the little texture that it gives. You know what I'm saying? You got the little robust texture that comes with it. And, squeeze you some sauce in there. And just whip that thing up. So you take a little spoon right here. I ain't using no more. Rinse that off. And then just whip it on up with the ketchup. Whip it up. Ooh. And whip it up. And like I said, man, you mix Southside jerk with a whole lot of things, man. It make it right. I'll show you what it look like. I'm going to add a little bit more for the rub to it. Like I say, I love that texture that rub give it. Them herbs and when it's sitting on top of that bad boy and you eating, you like, ooh, hey. You talking about some flavors. All right, so I'm going to y'all look and see what I'm talking about. See what I'm talking about right there? See what I'm talking about right there? And you got them little herbs and spices in there. And you see how it turned like purple like barbecue sauce right now. That's a Southside jerk. Rub in the sauce in there. With ketchup, we're going to put that on top of the meatloaf. I'm going to take the bad boy out. And I'm gonna wait, get my 6 minutes on, and then in my 6 minutes, I'm gonna stop it. I'm gonna start it back at 6 minutes. Keep my continuation of time going. That's all. Cool. So I know I got 6 minutes. Pull this boy out there like that. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Y'all see what that thing look like already? So that's without the sauce. You see what it looking like? You see what it looking like? You see what it looking like? What it looking like? You see what it looking like? What it looking like? See what it look like? There it is. So, got it right there. And boy, look at it. So, you about to slap this thing on there. And I'm going to smooth it out. I'm a little smooth over there. And I'm talking about, you see the spices and all that right there. So now I'm going to smooth the thing out a little bit. And I still got some more if I need it. So, smooth it on out. Smooth on that. On to the end. And to the left. Slide to the right. Slide crisscross. And there it is. There it is. Give me a nice little representation. This sauce on this boy. You know what I'm saying? Here we go. Just spreading this thing on. And I said it don't take long, man. I'm making a lot. Like I said, I got some folks I got to go feed. And, I thank God that I'm able to do this, bro. Real talk. I lost a lot of people this year, bro. I tell you. I mean, sometimes you just say, you don't understand how much heartbreak you can take. I mean, folks you grew up with, man, and we grew up as family. We grew up in different. There wasn't no every man for himself, man. Family, bro. We're family, You and your mama going to the store and like, hey, pick me up for such and such. All right, girl. We're growing up, and my mama and them, they had to work overtime. Anything happened, you know what I'm saying? I'm just over there kicking it, I ate with them. We ate with each other. We did that. I was talking to my brother Travis yesterday about that. and how all of our parents have, instilled something in all of us. You know what I'm saying? And when we became adults, man, we just saw how powerful that was, and just seeing everybody growing up and still having some of the instincts and similarities of their parents. You know what I'm saying? So, my old man was a guy. And I talk about a lot on the show. That was my father, man. Anybody that know me knew my father, man. My father would do anything, bro. He like, look, he didn't know how to do it. We sat there, and I know, because I was there with him. We sit there and do the research. We read up on it. We figure it out. We do it, and, was able to help as many people as he could, you know what I'm saying? Just throw that knowledge and, like, hey, he wasn't trying to hide how he figured out stuff and how he got stuff. If you want to know, all you got to do is ask him. It was that simple. You want to know how to do this? Ask him. He'll show you. He wasn't much for doing it for you, but he'll show you. Man, come on over here, man. We'll take that transmission up out your car. You come over here with me. I ain't going to do it for you. So, that was just those guys, man. That's how we brought up, man. That was father, Carter, man, Some of the stuff for them, man, just being around, listening, man. And, we were kids, man. Our little summer projects, was putting up decks, remodeling bathrooms, all that. We did that, man, in our house. What we doing, man? Man, we had it on the back porch. He enclosed the back porch, My buddy Travis and them, he enclosed the back porch. Him and the daddy did that. Him and the daddy did that. Putting the roof on the ground. Him and the daddy did that. You know what I'm saying? This is what, so this is how we were brought up, man. And we just talk about that and just how we were family. We was always there for each other, man. You need anything, man, come on down there to our garage. You had a tool or something you need, you got it. You got it. Come on, man. Come on down here and get it. You need my air jack? Come on down here and get it. So that's how we were, man. You need tools. You need a pipe wrench. Come on down and get that pipe wrench. Go send that pipe wrench down to such and such. You know what? You need to use such and such. Sit on down there to him. Go down there and pick up a pipe wrench. This is what we did. This is how we were brought up. We just brought up as family, man, and to lose a lot of people, man, through this pandemic. I don't know about other people. I don't know about you. I know this thing affects everybody differently. And, I come out and tell you, for real, I had it. And it didn't hit me hard. It hit me like a common cold. I was able to shake it, but there's a lot of people who haven't been able to shake it. And I still respect it because I had it. Ain't like it don't make I'm exempt. Or, I don't know, I could be a carrier. And I don't want to do that. But I know I'm not a carrier because the people I'm around are the ones that have been infected. But I know when I had it, I went through it. It was mild. It was in the beginning of this thing when it first came off and was able to shake it off like a cold. And I was down for about a week. But, I had it. And this thing is serious. I thank God my mama's got her shot. And she had no reaction, no allergic reaction, no side effects. She's good. So we're ready for her to get her second one. But, I can't wait till I get mine. Let's be responsible, man. This is what Dinner 45 is for. I'm not doing this just for a showcase. This ain't my preaching forum. This ain't my get likes forum. This ain't my be your best friend forum. This is to show you how to do something at home so you can social distance, cook at home, stay at home. You ain't got to eat out. You can cook for your family, bring you and your family closer, and you all can bond. And then when this thing is over, you all find yourself in a better place as a family versus at odds end or at wit's end and y'all can't stand each other. Man, sitting down and eating a nice meal together, man, to bring the family together. I'm telling you. This is what we did. Sunday dinner's happening here. Every Sunday, you better catch for Sunday dinner because Sunday dinner happening here. And I want y'all to do the same thing. These meals we show you on Dinner at 45, use that on Sunday to cook for your family. I mean, you got to do it every day, but hey, you know, in 45 minutes to an hour, you can cook Sunday dinner for you and your family, and y'all can be fed and happy and enjoy each other. So that's what we're saying. You know, we want y'all to be safe, man. And, you know, we do this from the heart. We really do this from the heart. You know what I'm saying? We do this from the heart. Ain't no link underneath there saying Cash App me, Zelle me, GoFundMe. Ain't none of that down there, man. Ain't none of that. You know, and we spend that break to go ahead and, you know, we got to cook the food. So you got to pay for food to cook just for the show. And then the other people, I mean, come on, man. So we just, hey, let's do this. You know, let's be a blessing to somebody, man. Help some families out. You know, be there. But the best thing we can do to help one another right now is being responsible, being safe, social distancing, keeping your space, and respecting and honoring one another. I want to respect you by staying away from you. I want to honor you by keeping away from you. And it's not something that I dislike you. I love you enough to stay away from you. I love you enough to social distance. I love you enough to wait to see you to when it's really safe. And if I have to see you, we're going to do it right by social distancing, wearing a mask, wearing my COVID gloves, and everything else that I have to do. Spraying stuff down with the Lysol and all that, we're going to do that. But we're just going to love each other. We're going to do it the right way. And if we can't do it the right way, then we don't need to do it at all. I got 3 minutes coming up, man, and this is what it is. It's your man, Mr. Brunch Chicago, you know, just doing something in my kitchen and our kitchen from our house to you all. And, you know, just hope y'all catch it, man. Catch the vibe, you catch this ride. So when this thing come out, I'm gonna make some more. So, you know, I'm gonna top this thing again with the ketchup. Ooh, shake it down. With the ketchup, Southside jerk sauce on top of the meatloaf. Man, you come out something good. I'm gonna shake this thing up right there. Give me a nice amount of this right here. Shake it on out. Yep, and we gonna mix this thing up. And it's something easy peasy, man. You can make at the house for real. You know what I'm saying? It's something real easy peasy you can make at the house. And this is Sunday dinner right here. You know, you got you some steamed vegetables. You got you some meatloaf. Got about 2 minutes left on that thing. Whip it, baby. Hey, let's whip it right. You let it whip. And whip this thing up. Look at that. Man, that thing good right there. That's good right there, boy. That's good. Because that tomato flavor you got in there, with that Southside jerk. Add me a little bit more, though. A little bit more. That's nice right there, though. Real for real. That's nice. That's nice. That's nice for real, for real. So you still got that nice ketchup flow. You got that Southside jerk in there, and man, that meatloaf gonna be popping. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. That's it right there. Well, that's it. That's it right there. That's right there. Yep. And that boy, look at here right there. That's it. 33 seconds. On time with my gloves on. Move it right here. Give me a swig of my cold drink. out of the Super Duper Cooler Cup 3000. You ready to go in there? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hit it. Pull it on now. Pull it on now. Woo, woo. Y'all see that thing right there, man? Y'all see that thing right there? I want y'all look at that right there. Y'all see that right there? Y'all see that meatloaf right there? Y'all see that meatloaf? Ooh, boy, look at you. Better see that. I know you see it. I know you see it. You see that right there? Ooh, woo. Well, y'all see that thing right there? There it is. So this week I put some shellac till your blanket on my face. You know, sometimes, you know, just want to be doing something a little different. But I did my two-tone blend. I got my two-tone gray blend in. Put some shellac till your blanket on there. So they had a new shellac till your blanket. And I went ahead and got it. And just want to test it out, see what it look like, how it feel. You know, and this is the kind that don't rub off on your clothes and everything. So, you know, I said, well, you know, it wasn't well, you know, I'm gonna shellac till your blanket. You know, women dye their hair. You know, I'm gonna shellac till your blanket sometimes. I don't do it all the time, but you know, when I want to, you know, I can go ahead and knock it out. I'm gonna do my thing. It's my thing. I'm gonna do what I want to do. I ain't gonna tell you how to get your groove. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is. So I'm gonna put this extra on here. Oh, this thing right here. It looking mighty lit. And then when I put the layer coat top on here, and I just topping it off. Look at that. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. You talking about that thing be salsified right there. Real salsified. There it is. Smoothing it out. There it is right there. Smoothing it out. Smoothing out. Oh, he's smoothing it out on the meatloaf. So now you got to, you know, now you got to sing about it. You murder hit every once in a while, but look how that thing smoothed out. And that's what you want to do. So when you see that meatloaf, you really smooth out and that coat on there be really nice and heavy like. And then you see all them little spices and stuff from the Southside jerk on there. And I just smooth it on down. Smooth it on down. Smoothing it on out right there. That's how you smooth it out right there. Smooth it on out right there. Man, look at here. Whoo, boy, that look. Oh man, that look good right there. They're looking like something right there. They're really looking like something. They're looking like something. Man, right there. There it is too. There it is right there. Put it in the middle too. Boy. Take a little extra, just slap it on. Slap it on. Smooth it on now. Smooth it on now. So I want y'all to see the thing. I see how it look after I'm gonna put the extra sauce on there. Ain't nothing but ketchup, Southside jerk, man. And look at that. This is it right here. This what you want. This right here is what you want on the meatloaf side. You see that right there? Look at that. Take meatloaf down there and look at that top, that saltified right there. Woo! I'm gonna set the thing in the oven and cut the oven off. Boop, boop. And that thing for 3 minutes. So, and then I'm gonna plate it because I know y'all want to see what it looking like. So let me go ahead and plate this thing for you, right? I'm gonna put some of these vegetables on there because my producer / director, that co-star, I know she gonna want some of this. So let me go ahead and Make a little plate right quick, like with the vegetables on there. I know not a whole lot. I'll put some vegetables on there, and the vegetables still steaming. You see that right there? Look at it. Look at it. Look, vegetables still steaming. See that steam still coming over there? Look. I'll turn them around a little bit. Look at that. Still got that steam popping off. See that? See right there? The steam. Over there. Still nice and high. And we're going to put a little bit of vegetables on that for, and then we'll cut off a nice little piece of meatloaf for, put on the plate, let y'all see it. That's dinner. And like I said, I got to go ahead. I got to give this thing to some folk, but man, much love to everybody. Blessings. Got a minute and 45 left. We'll let that sauce just get a little bit more, crucified. And man, this is dinner at 45. This is what I do every Wednesday, man. Man, Mr. Brunch Chicago. We're coming in here and we're giving you blessings in the kitchen. We're giving you blessings over the airwaves. And we're doing something and we're speaking something positive and just telling some truth, man. The truth thing now, like I say, truth cut like a two-edged sword. It cut coming and it cut going. Both ways. But hey, we got to do that sometimes to get ourselves right, man, and just think about it. And sometimes, like I say, it's just confirmation. You might have heard it from 5 other people, then you hear it from me, and it's just confirmation. Or you might hear it from me, and you hear it from your pastor on Sunday, or you hear it from your bishop, or whoever, or your mom or your cousin, and you hear the same thing. That's just confirmation, man. So God is just trying to reach you in different, avenues in different ways. So this brother over here on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube telling you all this thing, hey, man, you know what? He might be trying to reach you, especially if other people saying the same thing. So that's all, man. So, hey, let's be careful. You know what I'm saying? Let's be mindful. We got a lot of people that's out here trying to kill us and destroy us, steal, kill, and destroy. And they try to do that anyway just because we're black. Or we're Hispanic. Or we're Asian. Or we're Jewish. And it's crazy, man. And people hate you. Why? Why are we hating people? You trying to kill and destroy me. Why? And you got this disease coming out here doing this. And this disease no respects a person. You don't care who you are. You don't care who your color is. You don't care who you are. Person, man. Woo! There it is, y'all. Yeah. Man, we're going to cut a nice little slice of this boy out here. We'll start on the end right here on the baby end. Spatula right here. Scoop-a-doo. We're going to scoop-a-doo. And there you go, y'all. That's it right there. That's it. Got the meatloaf. You got the veggies. You got your meatloaf. There's that right there. With the sauce on there. Ooh-wee. That's just what you're looking for. That's just what you're looking for right there. I done at 45, y'all. I can't do it no better than that. I'm going to catch y'all next week, man. Another episode, Dinner at 45. I went over a few minutes, man. Like I said, it's inauguration edition. So, had a whole lot of stuff to talk about, get off chest, and, we just had to speak. But, hey, we got this thing done. It's Dinner at 45. It's just meatloaf, man. I got to go ahead and I got to feed some folks, man. Blessings. See y'all next week.